Well, we're out on a bit of a hunt near an old house site here, and you know, haven't long left the car, and I've dug a can or two, and I got this signal up in the 28s, and I thought, oh yeah, that'll be another can. But she's in here, so she must be a bit smaller than a can, so see what we get. Maybe she'll be a jolly 2 cent or something at those numbers. But she's just I think she's going to be a 2 cent, you know. Yep, there we go, 2 cent. So I was hoping for a penny, but we've got 2 cent to start our day with, so we can only hope it gets better than that and not worse than that. Like bottle caps. Anyway, beautiful sunshine. It's been pretty overcast the last couple of days, so it's nice to get a bit more sunshine. Dry things up a bit, hopefully, because it's still pretty moist in there. Anyway, I'll keep going. Now, we had a 17 down here, and I believe the house was up somewhere here, but there's all sorts of glass and bricks and stuff coming down here, so you know, I have been up there before and, you know, found a couple of coins, but I thought I'd do a bit of an outskirt sort of day and see what's sort of a bit further away. But anyway, had a 17 in here, and that is our signal there, which, you know, doesn't look like much, but actually I think that's a little focus on it, a little broochy type of thing folded over. So we'll have to give that a clean and see what we've got, but looks rather cool. So I'll give it a quick clean and we'll be back. Well, there we go. She's actually a pretty ornate little broochy thing. If she'll sit still. Really not in the best angle of sunlight there, but you know, she's got some nice patterning there, and in the middle there where it's got a big claspy thing, so she would have had a stone of some sort in the middle. It's got all little teeth there to hold it, so I don't know that I'll be able to get that flattened out. She's pretty folded over. And I don't know, have to have a better look, but maybe it's, I don't know, it's got a big pin up the centre, can see the end of it there, so I don't know if that's a brooch or not, but anyway, some sort of fancy doodah, and she would have had, there's actually stone there, big stone in the middle, and I'm assuming that would have had some stones on that side as well. Anyway, it's an interesting little piece. I don't know whether I'll be able to straighten it out or not, but anyway, might be able to straighten it out a little bit. But, you know, it's quite a cool little find. It's a pity it's bent up like that, but never mind. I'll have a bit of a scurrick around and see if I can find any stones, but I don't think, I think they would have went missing before it ended up here, so anyway, I'll put that in the pouch if I don't drop it, and we'll keep going. 18, 19 down there, and we've got that, which is an old valve. Zoom you out a bit there. It's an old valve, but it's got there, made by the DPT Company Limited. So anyway, don't know who the DPT was, but anyway, department, the DPT, don't know. Anyway, good little signal, bit of a jittery one because it's of its odd shape, but good sort of 20, well 29 up there sort of numbers, and we've pulled out that, which is a very flaky bit of trim. It's pretty heavy, so don't know what it's made out of, pewter or something flaky. Anyway, I'd nearly say that's a leg off a, I don't know, bowl or something like that. But anyway, I don't think I'll bother taking it home. It's just, you know, flaking to bits, so yeah. Anyway, 14-15 here, just that far away from where I got that, well, that other bit of trim, that leg thing or whatever it is, flaky thing, and we've got that one, which says, I don't quite know what that first word is, something & Co. Shaving Stick, New York, USA. So that was some sort of, well, I'm assuming like a shaving cream, a shaving stick you rubbed on your face and then, you know, shaved. So don't know what age that would be, but it's a cool little piece, apart from the fact it's sort of falling to bits. But anyway, pretty solid 19 down here, and as you can sort of see, a lot of glass, you know, rubbish. So I reckon they used to toss their rubbish down this side. But anyway, we don't mind. We'll have a poke around in there and see what we find. And 19, and we've got that one, which looks rather, focus, looks rather cool. Some sort of brooch type of thing, and she's got stones still in there. So I don't think she's the Queen's jewels or anything, but we'll give her a clean. In fact, I better just do it very gently. I'll do it off cam, I think. Give it a little poke and a brush, and we'll see what she comes out like. So be back in a tick. Well, there we have her. She's still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of the stones in there. So I highly doubt they're of any value, but anyway, and she's got this sort of a hinge thing with a prong on it. So is that some sort of a belt kind of buckly type of thing? Don't know. Anyway, it certainly looks like it, so that's rather a cool little find. I'll have a fossick again once more and see if I can find any stones, but I sort of think they were missing before it was lost here. But anyway, can't see any sort of maker's markings or anything on it, so anyway, I'll clean it up a bit better when we get home, but that's a cool find nonetheless. So we'll keep going, but anyway, jolly good. Of course, the sun's gone behind a cloud, so we can't see those little stones gleaming, but they were before. Anyway, this is where it would be handy if you had a little sifter thing in the car, so you could sieve all this dirt and make sure there's no little stones in there. But I can't find any, so I don't think there's any more here. But I was just thinking, if you had a sifter, you could dig all this up and put it through. Wouldn't take 2 seconds. Anyway, can't find any stones, so I'll fill that in again. 21, sort of 22, a bit squawky near these couple of rocks. I think these ones are actually off the old house or something, like the chimney or something. There's another one down there, nice square one, so they've been cut out. But anyway, and we've got that, which I think is a bit off a bed, the old cast iron bed frames, bit of a fancy thing off the top. I think that's what it is. Over here, there's the old bed frames. So I reckon that's what that is. Anyway, she's a bit brittle, starting to crack out there. But anyway, I reckon she would have a knob on the top as well. And that's your two angles of bed frame coming out. So anyway, a bit of a squawky sort of 1920 number in there, and we've pulled out that one. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they're part of a door lock catch. I've seen people dig them, I just forget what they were, but I think that's what they are. But anyway, it's a nice fancy one, so little brass one, so I'll take that one. And where was it? Just over here somewhere. I saw that old lock off a door. So anyway, we'll take that one and we'll keep going. We'll try a live dig. I've got a nice 22, 23 here, not very far down, so see what we get. It's a nice sharp, short sort of signal, so hopefully it's something good and not just a chunk of brass or something. But see if we've got it out. We should have. Well, she's disappeared, so I've disturbed it. And she's completely gone. She was a beautiful signal, so I'm not going to give up on her. I hope she's not just going to be a rivet now that she's doing this to me. That's made me a bit suspicious. They sometimes do that. I'll give another try. If not, I'll just have to no, she's completely gone. So give it a bit of a fluff around and see if we can find her again. Well, she's reappeared and she's here, but I'm not so confident it's going to be anything good now. Whatever that little thing is. It's nothing good, and put it that way. Don't even know what that is. Is that a little olive thing out of a brass fitting, or I don't know. Anyway, she's not what I was wanting. So, oh dear. Anyway, we found her, so put her in the pouch and keep going. Oh, a Chinese coin! Actually, it's not. Don't know what they are. I've found quite a few of those over the time. They got a, you know, whatever you call that, like a valve cut like that. So I don't know if they're out of an old tap or something. Got a square hole there. Anyway, they're a nice little piece of brass. I've got, I don't know how many of them now, but anyway, they do give a good signal. Now, good little 20s down there, and we pulled up that. It's pretty heavy, and just stick some shell in there. I would say, if that'll focus for me, thank you. And on the back, she's got that. So I'm not sure what exactly that would be off. It's not a, I thought it might have the horse pins on it to bend over in the leather, but it's got a loop. So I would nearly say maybe not. It's very heavy, so it's some, don't think it's lead, but it's something heavy. Anyway, don't think there's any markings or writing or anything on it, so if you know what that is, I'm assuming it's some sort of horse geary stuff, but maybe not. Don't know. Anyway, it's a cool little piece anyway. So I'm rather surprised that's not rusted off, unless it's made out of brass or something. Anyway, I'll keep going, but that's jolly cool. Well, I saw that on the ground and I thought I'm half lucky. And then I found that, and we should be lucky now. We've got a complete one. I'm pretty sure they're actually the same bit, but anyway, so we should have luck now. Then a little bit further, jumpy 20, and I was kicking the clod to try and find the signal again, and look what just dropped back in the hole. So we are lucky, and that is a beautiful coin actually. Straight away there we can see 1917. Looks like I've cleaned it up, but I haven't. It's just how it came out, and that'll have George the 5th on there, so we won't bother cleaning that one up, which is already pretty clean. So what a brilliant little coin. So anyway, that's our first coin in here, well, for today. 1917, pretty cool. We'll keep going, but that is jolly nice. Jolly nice. Bit of a, I don't know, all over the place 20. I thought it was going to be a bit of tin actually, but just there, barely under the ground, or just on top of the ground, we've got one of those. So the old suspender buckles, waistcoat buckles. Oh dear, can't see anything on that one, so suspender buckles, not waistcoat. But I dare say there'll be something written there. Can't see anything, maybe just a plain one. Anyway, they're always a cool little find. It's got a bit of a bent tooth, but other than that, it's in pretty nice condition. So we'll keep going.